Man, how you doing?
Doing fine, Willie.
Wonderful.
Nice to finally meet you, pal.
In person.
In person. See you.
We know about each
yeah,
other.
we see each other socially and digitally.
Yes, right.
But we can finally get to meet each other.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So tell everybody who you are.
Well, Willie, I'm Kelly Darden. I'm one of the advisors here at the Bub Jackson Hunting Preserve to help Tim out preserving the legacy of my good friend James Bub Jackson. James and I had the distinction of being co-hosts on the Outdoor Channel for 8 years on a television show called Outdoor Moments. And we were the first African Americans to have a TV show of that caliber broadcast nationally in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. And unfortunately, Bub passed away. Will be, I think, 5 years coming up around Memorial Day. And he had met Tim prior to that, and they wanted to, as he put it, tell his story.
Okay.
And Tim had a fine facility, and rather than take it and capitalize and make $1 million out of it, he said, we're going to do exactly what you want to do, which was make sure that people got to experience the experiences that myself, you, Tim, Bub have had. And particularly young children, women, first-time hunters, people who've never gone, first-time fishermen, people who just normally haven't had the opportunity to enjoy the great outdoors. So that's who I am, and I'm here to help Tim and to carry on Bub's legacy.
Wow. So I've been knowing about Bub Jackson and the preserve. I watched for years.
Yeah.
Now, and I'm gonna back us up a second. Wait a minute. You said you were on the Outdoor Channel?
Yep, we were on the
for 8 years.
Yeah, from 2000.
When was that? 2000.
From 2000 to the opening season of 2008.
Really?
Yep.
Now, let me just ask you a question. For the last 10 years, I've been watching those channels, and it's rare to see somebody look like you.
Well,
I mean that. I ain't making it up.
No.
I ain't throwing no shade on nobody, but I've been watching it for 10 years.
We perfectly understand that. And, the sad part is there hadn't been anybody else.
10 strong years.
10 strong years.
I've been watching it.
And, when Bub and I first started the show, we made it a point to convey to our sponsors that our intention was to have a good, fundamental outdoor television show hosted by 2 black guys. Not a black television show. It was for everybody.
For everybody.
It was for everybody.
You didn't
the deer,
exclude everybody.
the bear, the fish, they never cared.
They didn't care who was behind the trigger.
They never cared. And it was about sharing and inclusiveness. And that was a conveyance that we went forward with. And we were fortunate enough to, he and I met. I'll start back and tell you about that. We met at the Dixie Deer Classic.
Dixie Deer
Classic.
Dixie
Deer Classic. If you're from North Carolina,
they know what it is.
Yeah. If you're a hunter, you know about the Dixie Deer Classic. It's probably one of the oldest and one of the largest running outdoor trade shows, and it's held in Raleigh every year. I think it's the first weekend in March.
Okay.
And Bub and I met there, oh gosh, it was probably 30 years ago.
Oh, wow.
At the time, he and his father had a collection of Bub's deer, and he had mounted some of them life size. And we gravitated to each other. We went to the show, and be honest, like you said, there weren't too many people of color.
Even at that show?
No, it wasn't. And we kind of eyeballed one another.
Like, hey, wait, who let you in here?
And so we started talking. He's like, no, come on. One thing, we started talking about hunting. And Bub had always wanted to kill a bear.
Oh, wow.
And, we've got plenty of bear down in eastern North Carolina.
Okay.
Back then, North Carolina did not have a huntable wild turkey population.
Wow.
In fact, a lot of the turkeys that we now have a huntable population in practically all 100 counties comes from transplants from Virginia.
And what breed of turkey?
Eastern
turkey.
Eastern turkey. And so, one thing led to another, hey, let's get together. Let's go hunting together. And I don't. It was something. Sometimes you meet people. You can't make chemistry.
I get it. I understand.
And sometimes you're cordial with some people, but sometimes you just click on a level that you've never done before. And next day, well, his father got older. Mr. Jackson didn't want to travel doing the show, so we started traveling doing trade shows up and down the East Coast. From Northern Virginia all the way to Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Louisiana. Started doing show Georgia, as I said, and we had a show in Florence, South Carolina, and a local television producer, who Mr. Robert Hartlett, had a television show called South Carolina Outdoors. It was a local show. And he also produced television commercials for a lot of the automobile dealerships in the nation. So he asked me and Bub, he says, if we were doing the show, and Bub would give seminars on turkey hunting, and I would give them on bear hunting.
Okay.
And he heard us, and he liked what he heard. He just came up to us one day and asked us, says, well, have you fellas ever thought about doing television? And we kind of looked at him and laughed.
Television?
Television? I said, we barely could get the gas to get down here. He says,
goodness.
But he told us, he said, I never asked you about money. And so we got quiet, and he asked us, said, well, do you guys have any footage of each other hunting and fishing? Well, back then, that's when you had camcorder. They was
man, I don't know your age, but I bet I had one.
Yeah.
You got this arm was like that.
Yes. And but we had lots of footage. I would film Bub would film me. And so he said, send it to me. Let's see what we can do with it. So we sent it to him. We told him, don't lose it.
It was that's all we got. You ain't no replace. Ain't like
that's all we got. Well, he kept it for about a week, and we got a phone call. He said, I sent your footage off to, he said, we edited it in the studio, put together, took all bits and pieces.
Kind of made it a little professional.
Yeah, made it look professional.
Tightened it up more than probably what y'all could do.
Yeah, because we were just having a good time.
Yeah.
We were just having a good time. And, after they received it, he was like, well, I got something to tell you. I don't know what's that. He says, the Outdoor Channel loved it.
Wow.
And they want to offer you all a television show, a spot on their network. Well, we don't have any money,
we need gas just to get to the hunt. Who's going to pay for the bullets?
It was, I forget, it was something phenomenal to pay to be on the Out Channel. See, people get commercials confused. They're like, oh, I don't want to watch them. That's who pays for the show. So we got our first sponsor was Anheuser-Busch, Budweiser. Bub was working for Anheuser-Busch at the time.
Okay.
And he
had that little connection.
Yeah, and he approached Mr. Augustus Busch himself when he was walking through the plant one day, and Bub said, had him a DVD, told him what we were trying to do, asked us, would he consider sponsoring us? He said he looked at it, looked at James. He said, will you make me proud? And he said, yes, sir. He handed it back to him. He told his entourage, said, write him a check.
Wow.
And after that, we didn't really have a problem, and we were blessed. We had some.
Well, I'm gonna stop right there. Budweiser, when I was 16, the first time, that was the first time I went over the limit. So.
Okay.
I love me some Budweiser to this day. Just an FYI.
Okay.
Great story.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Busch, on two accounts.
That's right. My first time.
Yeah, on 2 accounts. And after that, it just was never, other major corporations, followed suit. I mean, we were blessed to have, oh gosh.
You can't get 3 until you get 1, right?
Yeah, that's true.
That's what they tell me. You can't get 3 unless you get 1.
That's true.
Then when you get 1, the other 2 or 3 is a little bit easier.
That's
right?
true. That's true. And so Bob and I started out, we started, film, well, first of all, we had to come up with the money.
Free ain't never free, right?
No. So
free, never free.
So we rounded up. So we got Budweiser, and then I think we got Bass Pro Shops. We got Nikon. We got Thompson Center Arms. We got Hornady Ammunition. We got some big names
playing in the big league. Then,
well, yeah, I think they felt that it was okay if Mr. Busch would back us.
You got to start with 1.
That we weren't going to embarrass everybody, and our intent was to be I call it the mom and pop Ford and Chevrolet type
every day.
Yes,
it wasn't a high end.
No. Now we did some high end things.
Okay.
We did some high-end things those years, but that was not our main.
That wasn't your core
agenda.
mission.
No, it was not. We did the things that the everyday working person, that everyday working
Ford and
family
Chevy guy.
could afford it. Yes,
I
could
like
afford
it.
to do.
I like it.
And we got lots of compliments. You know, it's just, you know what, you guys remind us of you remind us of ourselves. You know, and we took it as a compliment. You know, and the Nielsen's spoke for themselves. You know,
Oh, the ratings.
oh, we got ratings, whether it was out of curiosity, which was fine.
They want what?
Yes,
huh?
yes,
Who?
yes.
No, what? No,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But we had to, you know, we had to compete, so to speak. We couldn't compete with the big boys.
Well, you know that it's a big but small market, and a small group of people at a certain level, especially on television shows.
Yes, it was.
Because you can name them a hand like 10 of them. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh yes.
30 years ago, 20 years ago.
But over the years, we became friends with lots of them. I mean, Mossy Oak was one of our biggest sponsors. Became close friends with Toxic Hayes, and you know, we hunted with all those fellas, and all the fellas we had seen on television, we became friends with. Steve Hornady, I can't thank him enough. He would, whenever his company would premiere a cartridge, rather than go to some of the big boys, he would let me and Bub and I premiere the cartridge. And we did all kinds of hunts from out in Wyoming, hunting prairie dogs, and down in Texas, you know, hunting hogs down in your country.
No, that sounds familiar. Texas and Hornady.
Yeah,
you know, I know one or two to self with Hornady takes care of me now.
Yeah.
And man, oh man, I need it.
Yeah.
You know, getting guns, wonderful, but having ammo that you're gonna blow up is a whole nother ball game.
Yes.
You know, so that's great.
Yes. And so, you know, we were proud, and the products we had, we really believed in them before we even
it wasn't
started.
just
no.
It was here. Use this, and like this don't work.
No. And so, you know, but we had a good run those years. We had a hectic schedule now. It was not all glamorous. We were on 52 weeks a year. Yes. So
well, usually 12 episodes, something like
26
that.
episodes
a year.
We did
26
episodes a year. We stayed going. We stayed on the road.
I'm gonna just say this. I do outdoor content on 26 episodes.
26.
It's not only a lot of work. You have to have a lot of people to support you.
We did.
You know, right? Because if you're going fishing for the first time at a location, you need to find a local. Is that how it works? Yeah, that's how it works now.
And that's how it worked. And a lot of the outfitters, when they found out they were going to get free national television,
they welcomed you.
With open arms. And so, you know, but the editing costs and the travel costs and
airplanes,
fuel, licenses, and you know,
man.
And you know, we went everywhere from, you know, Alaska, Hawaii, Costa Rica, New Zealand, Mexico, and just about all the states in the United States.
So you weren't a local North Carolina
franchise.
We were national. You were national. We were not just international.
Well,
come on now. I've seen some shows, and you weren't always back here in the backwoods of North Carolina.
Well, no, we
were moving around.
Yeah, we did.
There was a few plane trips and car rides.
It did air also in, like I said, in Canada and Mexico and overseas.
Okay.
Yeah, because we were on all of the cable networks and satellite networks at that time.
Okay.
And but it was a great run, you know. But you know, as with anything in television runs its course. You know,
times are changing.
You can't think of a single show that's still on air when you were kids and you want to keep seeing it. No. They don't last forever.
Right. I watch old school television program all day, every day. You know, so tell me a little bit about the preserve. So we're in Windsor, North Carolina. That's how you pronounce it?
Windsor.
I'll
I'm gonna let you help you.
I'll let you work with me.
Your Texas accent.
I'll let him say
Windsor. Windsor, North Carolina. It's located in Bertie, in the eastern part of North Carolina. And Mr. Tim Bazemore has a second to none. It's second to none. You know.
That's all I'm gonna say. You can see.
It's second to none. The facility the stands. You know, we're
looking at some pistol shooting, rifle shooting, 150 yards. You know, so
and we just installed skeet shooting just today.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah,
they moving it.
They're moving it as we speak.
So I hear you can shoot pretty well. You're gonna ever have a shooting competition?
You know, are you inviting me?
I'm inviting you to see what you know. Maybe you don't like competition or nothing.
No, I don't like competition at all.
So
you know.
I may try to pull something special off just for you.
Well, okay, we'll do that.
I actually own 1 or 2 guns.
Yeah,
you know, I can.
Well, I own 2 baby.
I can bring my assortment of Smith and Wesson.
Okay.
We can do some pistol stuff.
All right.
Or we can bring my Savages. We can go from pistol, rifle to shotgun.
Sure.
Or I can bring my assortment of Henrys from people don't know pistol, rifle, lever action, semi-auto, shotgun. They make them all.
But you know one thing about the preserve, and I wanted to emphasize to people, it's not how much does it cost to come there and hunt with you guys? Because we have deer, bear, and turkey. We have all 3 species here on the property.
Turkey?
Yeah.
Because you said turkeys were non-existent for a while.
Yes, but everybody's got a huntable population.
Just in case they think you full of, you know, people don't know us. Yeah. They don't know us.
Yeah.
I was here for an hour and a half.
And you got your first turkey. Go ahead and tell them. You got your first turkey here at the Bub Jackson Hunting Preserve.
That sucker came out about 75 yards, made a kind of circle, but once he saw that decoy, and Sean yelped a couple of times, he made a beeline and started doing the belly dance with the decoy like that. I'm like, what in the world? He said, don't move, Willie. I gotta move.
No,
don't move. The turkeys can see well.
If they could smell, you'd never kill one.
Wow.
You know. Wow. If you could smell,
that's what he said. Don't move.
Don't move. Whatever you do.
I was itching, and I had a nick, and
just deal with it.
I was like, man,
deal with it until
I held on.
And look what he got you.
It probably took him about 5 minutes to come out to decide to walk toward us.
Yeah.
You know, and so you're not kidding. I was here for. I came in on Thursday, Friday morning at 7 o'clock. I was done.
Yeah.
Thank you. I mean it.
Oh, I believe it. And we thank you, and we thank you for all the, you know, because a lot of people don't realize, but you know, we've been corresponding, technically or digitally, should I say, for quite some time. But you know, we wanted to, you know, develop because it seemed like we were so much like on the same page.
Everything you mentioned, I don't even have to talk about what I do. Yeah. Everything that you mentioned is exactly what I do.
Yeah. Yeah,
the struggles. You know, I had opportunity to do network programs and national programs, and you know all that stuff. Yeah, and it's tough. I'm gonna just tell you, even for me. But to get all those cards and boxes to work together, to make it to pull it off. You know, from Texas to Florida. I've been on 1 or 2 TV shows myself. Yes, across the country. Yes, but my goal now is to well, that ain't even my goal. I'm making a television show just for what we did here.
Good.
And then you mentioned bear.
Yeah.
So we have bear here.
Oh God, Eastern North Carolina has
what type of bear?
Black bear.
Black bear.
But we have, and I tell people that if they don't believe me, look it up. Per capita, if you should say, volume of population. Eastern North Carolina has some of, if not the largest, black bears on the North American continent. And that includes Canada. But see, we have mild winters. And they eat year round,
so they don't have to hibernate.
No,
like this.
No, they eat all the time.
So just kind of so there ain't no joke, and you're gonna see my videos. Yeah, I went on my first dog hunt. Yeah, where they working the dogs. Yeah, it took about 3 hours. They worked hard. Dogs worked hard. Yeah, me too. But the dogs worked extremely hard, and after about 3.5 hours, Willard, come on. Yeah. I heard the dogs just going crazy. Crazy. So I moved the truck from where I was. I parked it about, I'm watching. It's just interesting how things are now. You can see all the dogs doing their thing, running around. And so I pulled the truck about 650 yards to where the closest spot could on the roads there, and walked in with Sean's wife and a black bear in the tree. And Sean said, Willard, come over here so we get a selfie with the. I'm like, I ain't going over there. I'm not going. So I ended up, after I calmed down and relaxed what I'm looking at. Yeah. And we just like this. Yeah. And it's right there.
Well, you know,
that for a guy from Texas don't deal with bear.
Yeah.
You know, I was taught and they had a cub up there.
Yeah.
I was taught, don't mess with a.
Now that part is true.
I don't mess.
Now that part is true.
But long as and like I said, I have to trust who I'm with, right?
Yeah.
Because y'all might make fun of me because he Texas boy, he don't know this.
He
Y'all up there and pet him.
No, we weren't gonna do that. We weren't gonna do that to you.
But he, I'm trusting who I'm with. Just like when you come with me, what I tell you, don't worry about it. I got you.
Yeah.
And so it was really interesting on how dogs work. Yeah. I've never seen that in person, and how bears understand how the dogs work. And so once they moved the dogs about 30 feet away,
they came down.
It came right down.
Yeah.
Came down on the opposite side of the tree.
They don't want human contact. They can't help it.
And I was nervous when my knees were knocking. And it came down opposite side of the tree, exactly what he was telling me, and took off and went the opposite way.
Yeah.
And then the baby, which what I say, how old it was, a 1-year-old, it's about 125 pounds. Yeah, so it wasn't a baby bear.
It was a young. It was a young.
It big as me.
Yeah.
And ran off, and then I could breathe a little bit.
We went turkey hunting this morning, and we're going back again this afternoon. And just staying on the power line, we seen 2 bears this morning. Yeah.
On the preserve.
Yeah, on the preserve.
Wow.
Yeah. So, a couple of the pro staffers have taken bears. Their first bears off the preserve here. Their first deer. Turkey for a lot of people.
Now, how important is conservation, kind of like for what you're talking about? 20 years ago, was that population like this?
Eastern North Carolina has always had but it has spread because
it's not concentrated in one area.
No, it used to be, but pretty much anywhere east of I-95 is considered a high density area for black bear. It used to be certain counties, but now you find the black bears just about everywhere. We building houses everywhere. The bear got to have somewhere to go. But Eastern North Carolina, because it's very rural. Farmers plant crops by the mile.
Yeah, I've been noticing that.
By the mile.
I don't see fences here.
No, we don't do high fences in North Carolina. No.
I didn't see
everything's free ranging.
I've been all around. I didn't see properties fenced off.
You won't see any. Maybe somebody's yard or something. They don't want you.
The properties.
Oh no,
it's just wide open.
They're wide open.
Just so people know, they just opened.
Oh yeah.
They just opened the range.
Yeah, they just opened up the skeet range. So they wonder, well, there's guys out there shooting.
We're fine. But they just opened the range. And the property is so vast. They doing their play skeet shooting over here.
Yeah.
And we up middle. We middle of the pond.
You notice we didn't jump.
We didn't flinch.
No,
we didn't flinch. So we're fine. No worry. No worry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But like I said, it's trying to promote the next generation, because today's kids have become so cyber oriented.
Video games.
And we want them to show that. And the great thing about the great outdoors is it's basically free. Free there, the opportunities are free.
That's correct.
But it doesn't care whether you're rich, poor, strong, weak, tall, athletic, good looking, whatever.
No matter.
It embraces everybody. And like I said, Tim has done a good job, and we have a little
amazing.
Yeah. And one thing I didn't add, I didn't include was when people come, be sure to come and see the Bub Jackson Memorial Museum.
Okay.
And
I've seen it, but I haven't been in yet. I'm looking for. Tomorrow I have some free time. I want to take my time.
I'll tell you, most people are. It's more than what they expected. And a lot of thought and consideration was put into it, to put it together. Every photograph in there, it's a very special place, and you can feel the solid energy, but the reverence and the respect for him, when you enter there. So
I'm gonna just tell you, just by you mentioning that, you can see your face change.
Yeah,
you see what I mean?
Bub and I tell people, I says, losing him has been one of the hardest things I've ever had to deal with. I mean, when you have lots of friends and lots of hunting buddies, but it was really basically me and him by ourselves.
Y'all spent a lot of windshield, hotel time together.
Man, it was us by ourselves, in the television industry, in the trade show
Who
industry.
filmed each other?
We had cameramen.
Okay.
And sometimes we,
okay.
But if you look on some of our shows, it wasn't always he and I hunting. We always would film people,
other people.
Young people. Yes, yes, we film young people, women, children, whoever, having them get the opportunity to fish and hunt.
Now, let me ask you a question. Can we see those shows now?
They are syndicated, and there are only a few clips.
It's not
available.
like on YouTube.
No,
like that.
There are a few things. I think if you type in outdoor moments, there's 1 or 2 episodes that may up there. One of them shows me missing.
They gotta put that one on there.
Yeah.
That was gonna make the gram.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the DVDs we have them.
That's what they used to use back in the day.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I know we're going. In case you don't know,
but I have them saved.
So you have
not on VHS. Yes. And we plan on taking them, but we plan on re-editing them and take out all the sponsors because we don't have their permission to use their products.
Right.
But and make it available to the public. Tim and I have talked about that.
Okay. That's a great call.
It's 8 years worth of.
That's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Wow.
But it's a labor of love, and we enjoy it.
Well, how can people get in touch with the preserve?
Well,
what do you need? So I'm a stranger. I saw the video. Can I call? Can I email? How does that work?
We're on all platforms, but primarily the most recognized one is Facebook.
Facebook.
Bub Jackson Hunting Preserve.
Okay, go on Facebook.
Go to Bub Jackson Hunting. Join the page.
Join the page.
Please join the page. You don't have to be a hunter or a fish person to
great content.
To enhance. Yes.
Okay.
Great content. And we have, like I said, we have.
What are the things that? Let's tell us about the preserve. Lake. Shooting range. Tell us what can they learn when they come. I'm a first-time beginner out. I'm a first-time beginner hunter. Anything in North Carolina. What can I learn to do here?
Well, honestly, there are a lot of people that some things that we take for granted. They have never fished before. You got a 6-acre lake.
You got the kids right there.
And it's we got kids right here packing up this stuff. Where they've been out fishing. We have.
You can hear the shotgun.
Yes, we have a rifle range. We just opened up the skeet range.
I mean, just opened while we were filming.
We have a pistol range for pistol shooting as well as concealed carry. We do have licensed instructors.
Okay.
We do have licensed instructors. It's not, you just can't come up here and go shooting, but we do have licensed instructors to
we
monitor to make sure
everything's safe.
Everything's
safety is number one for what I do.
Right out of my mouth.
Safety.
Words right out of my mouth.
All right, so join the page, take a look at the page, look around, scroll up and down, see
participate,
stuff. You might see
questions.
something, and I like to interact. For me, if you ask a question, I'm gonna respond. And so I wouldn't say it's not open to the public, but you invite the public.
Yes.
Is that a right way to say it?
Yes.
You just can't come out here.
But a dollar bill won't get you here.
Yeah.
There's no price tag.
So
it's no cost. You can't pay to come here.
I got you.
It'll be by invite.
That's great.
Yeah.
So by invite, but in order to get the invite, because you have cookouts.
We have
a shooting event.
We don't have cookouts. We have.
Come on, tell it. Come on.
I got it wrong. We don't necessarily do hamburgers and hot dogs.
I didn't have one hot dog or hamburger.
John Haney, he's our pro staff executive chef. John has worked for some of the most
executive chefs.
Yes, prominent names in
all over
entertainment
the
industry, all over the country. Yeah. He's our chef, and he just doesn't believe in hamburgers and hot dogs.
We didn't have. I've been here for this is day 3 or so.
No.
Not one hamburger, not one hot dog.
No, it's for the kids if they want some. He's trying to put some, but
I hadn't had any.
No. He's not gonna give the adults that. He's not gonna give that.
Oh man, and so it's not just meat. He makes all kind of vegetables.
All
just everything. So I have to eat healthy with good stuff.
Yes.
I've never had bear stew.
It was I won't say was. It is. I grew up on it because I'm from North Carolina.
It tastes like a
I tell people
stew.
that. I tell people that.
If you didn't tell me it was bear, I sat there and watched.
People have this mind concept. Ooh, a wild game. And if you've had a bad experience, it probably will taste bad.
If you don't know, you have to harvest it. Like for me, you have to harvest it correctly. You have to process it correctly.
Yeah.
You have to keep it cooled at a certain temperature from point A to where you're going to take it.
Yeah.
It's way more than just.
And let it age.
And see to me,
and let it age.
And if you can't, certain wild game, you can't dispatch it today and eat it today.
No,
right?
No.
You can't just put it over fire and let's go to work.
No,
it's not gonna be right,
baby. You know, but
wild game is it's a different process.
It's a different process.
It's not store.
If you treat it like a lot of the aspects that the stores do, you'll get a better result.
Okay.
But you got to think about it. You just says, well, I had a bad experience. Well, you can go to your local supermarket. If you get some bad meat, you still have a bad experience.
That's correct.
So you
give it a chance.
Give it a chance because practically all of the animals they're free range. They eat organic.
More organic. Yeah, they taste like what their environment is. Is that accurate?
That's exactly what it is. And ours eat, deer and I eat peanuts, soybeans, corn. They're vegetarian.
They make them tasty.
Well, they do.
Tasty.
Yeah, I tell people that. And we've had a lot of people come and they're like, oh, I'm not going to eat that. And they go,
Can I mention one? The big,
sure.
Mr. Cooper, Mr. Lovelace.
Yeah.
He like, and it was good. He don't know what he's missing.
Sheldon does, and we're gonna keep working on it. And Sheldon just like, I don't know, and he's probably had a bad experience.
Yeah, and like I said with wild game, I dispatch a lot of wild hogs. I dispatch a lot of fish, a lot of big fish.
Yeah.
And like with a bull redfish, you can't cook it like you do a slot redfish.
No.
It's not. It don't taste the same.
No.
But slow.
Mm-hmm.
is better for certain game.
It is.
Fast for smaller,
mm-hmm.
tender game,
mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of pretty accurate.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing with the bigger the fish. They're
mm-hmm.
not all big fish, but a bull redfish, you can eat it. In Texas we can keep 2 a year.
Yeah.
And we put it on the half shell.
Yeah.
With some onions, and tomatoes, and a little seasoning and lemon.
We like to tell John to fix us
and put it on the pit.
Yeah.
Just let it do his thing.
Oh
my goodness gracious.
He'll fix it up because he loves it when you ask
He's
him.
a fisherman too.
God. Yeah, and a hunter.
That's right.
And
a cooker.
Yeah, that's
no, not even a cook, a master chef.
That's without saying. That's without saying.
Wow.
But no, we take pride, but we always trying to get the public. John Cooper, you don't have to be a outdoors person to promote. Teach. It's about teaching and passing on.
Well, and I'll tell you my experience. I'm from Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I tell people 1,236 miles away from my driveway to this driveway.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't know how to turkey hunt.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to bear hunt.
Yeah.
I was an hour and a half. And I'm going to just tell you, there's no way with this facility, this property, I couldn't come out here.
Yeah.
And dispatch a turkey in an hour and a half. There's no way. It's impossible.
Yeah. Well, we got people to help you.
And you did.
Yeah. We got people to help you. We're not just going to say, well, go out there.
Go stand right there by the tree. Don't move for 5 hours.
No.
And that's not what happened.
No. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
And it's just for learning, turkey is huge, small head. And I was taught shooting animals, you aim for the what? The larger part at a certain area.
No,
but with a turkey,
no.
Yeah, see, because if I'm gonna just tell you, I got a video of me dispatching that turkey, but I put the beat on it, and I put it right dead square in his belly.
Yeah.
And then I moved it up.
Yeah.
I moved it up right at from between the base of to the head.
Yeah.
So he kind of crossed down.
Well, he was strutting.
Yeah.
And so he was tucked down with his fan spread out.
That's correct.
But if you didn't know, but if Sean was gonna probably putt to him, and he was gonna raise his head up,
and then
you would shoot where the feathers meet the ugly, as we call it.
Yeah, because it was. I like, why is it naked?
Yeah,
because there's nothing there. I'll leave that at that.
Yeah,
I could say a couple of things.
Yeah, no,
but I like, wow.
Yeah,
and for me to be able to do that, I had to have somebody to help.
Yeah,
and I'm a hunter and I'm a shooter. I can shoot well, but if a shot placement makes all the difference.
It makes all the difference in the world. It's not about the caliber always.
That's right. And
not about the caliber.
And I'm asking people every time I talk to anybody, I'm asking what to do, how to do it, and then what I've learned, because I'm ready to go like this.
No, no.
You think Sean would have hit me?
Yeah, he probably would have.
What the? You don't ruin it.
He probably would have. That's why he told you to get ready, get your gun pointed.
He said, get your leg up,
get it up on the knee,
and get it up on your knees, so you have that ready. Yep. So when one comes,
all you got to do is kind of drop your head.
Drop my head a little bit, and I just wait it. And I had my body in position. It was tough to hold that position.
Oh, now I'm not gonna tell you it was easy.
It was tough holding that position for an hour and a half.
No, we not.
But he said, Willard, you can't move your leg and get your arm ready and pull the gun up. And
you're not inside a deer blind.
And we were sitting up against a tree.
Oh, I know. You out in the open.
Out in the open.
Yeah, out in the open. You know. So, but we do have. Speaking of which, but there are some hunters who just not equipped with that, and we do have portable blinds that we will set up for
pop-ups and stuff.
Pop-ups. But as you've seen the property, we've got
some muddy blinds by GSM.
Yeah, everywhere.
How many blinds y'all have? Come on now. I counted probably 35, and he wanted to show me everything.
That's
we
all
were working on.
It's probably double that. It's probably
it was probably 20 in one row along power line.
Yeah, the power line, right? But that way you cover all aspects based on the wind. Even though you're totally enclosed, you don't have to necessarily be a victim to the wind.
Well, and just something, for me, when people go hog hunting in Texas with me, my experience bringing beginners, entry-level people, they come in smelling like they're going out to see their girlfriend, or the girls come smelling like they're going out. If I can smell you, that's a problem, right?
The animals certainly can.
And then for me, teaching people how to hunt at night, I don't search people.
Right.
And he brought his bag. I'm just assuming there was water in there.
Right.
So we sat for 4 hours. He come back. Okay, we tired. We cold. And no hogs come out. I said they're here every day.
Yeah.
So they come out holding a bag of Doritos, nacho flavored chips that was this big, and it was down to here. So all night they were what?
Crunching and smelling.
I'm like, so that taught me that me and you have to have a discussion before you go out to the blind.
Yeah, we do.
If you need to eat something, sit in the truck. We're way away. Have your snack, have your water, do your restroom business. And then when you go there, you need to sit there and be quiet.
Yeah. And all our blinds are they're totally enclosed. They're fiberglass, have sliding windows. And during the bitter cold of winter, we put Mr. Buddy heaters in there. Mr. Buddy heaters in there.
You make it comfortable.
Yeah.
And for me, for what I've learned bringing beginners, if you make it comfortable for them, they'll come back. If you make it too hard, a kid that hadn't sat in the cold for 6 hours,
you don't need to do that.
And his toes are frozen, he can't feel his fingers, he's not going to want to what?
Ever come back.
Like, no. Yeah. No, I'm not doing it.
And I can't blame him.
And women, grown men won't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I walked a family and he didn't bring his water boots, his rubber boots, and I'm gonna get frostbite with her. I like it's only 40 degrees.
Yeah.
So I had to go back and get them
socks.
I don't say depend on what you do.
Their comfort level is different.
Everybody's comfort level is different. So I said, I'm gonna go get my socks out of the truck and I'll give you my rubber boots. Yeah. And you'll be roasty toasty. Yeah. And he was able to sell like he'd have gave up. Yeah. And when dad gives up, then the kids come in with him.
Yeah, but that's how it usually goes.
So we were able to be successful. But I've learned, bringing extra jackets, bringing extra coats, because beginners come unprepared. Yes or no?
All the time. And it's like the Boy Scouts. Be prepared.
They'll come with flip flops.
Yeah.
Shorty shorts.
Yeah.
No jacket.
Yeah.
And fortunate for me, and I know better. I wear my undergarments, so I don't have to have a coat because I'm insulated underneath my outfit, and so because they got all my clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so those are the things. But man, I tell you, it's a pleasure to be down here.
Well, it's a pleasure having you, Will.
Will I get an invite back?
You don't have to have an invite. You're part of the group now. You don't need an invite.
Well, let's just say one of the things y'all wanted me to come out and to help y'all do what? What do y'all want me here for?
Just, we want to first share and to promote. Help us promote and help spread the word because we seem like we're on the same page. We wanted to make
we do exactly the same stuff.
So we want to do some scouting.
I don't have access to this.
Well, you
man,
do
if you were in Texas.
Well, you do now.
Well, now it's a plane ride away or what, a 19-hour drive. I jump in Big Joe. That's what I call my dude.
Yeah.
And once gas not $6 a gallon.
Well, it's coming.
Once it gets back under that, then coming out here and not spending 3 or 4 days, but spending some quality time. I can get the footage.
You got
make my interviews.
Yes. You got an invite, friend.
So y'all having something coming up. What's y'all next big event?
The next event we have is called the Hunters Retreat, and there will be tickets on sale. And if you think, John, we usually have 10 or 12 of John's personal friends who are also executive chefs who cook all over the world. And they come and they set up tents and booths, and we cook, you name it.
A show place.
Well,
for food.
For food. and we have comfortable,
Oh my!
the eating facility for
You'll see more videos of the facilities coming.
Yeah, and but it's just it's, and we have each year we have a celebration of the same type generally, to get more people to come and spread the word.
I'm gonna
on
help
Bub's
with that.
birthday.
I'm gonna help. I know one or two things about getting the word out on social media.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah, we know that. We know that. And you can help us. Definitely can help us.
I can definitely help with that. I'm looking to bring some heavy hitters.
Okay.
That work with me. I want to schedule a rifle or pistol day.
Okay.
Can I do that here?
Oh yeah, just call me or Tim.
Okay. All right.
So you gotta do.
A rifle, pistol, maybe I just saw that range open up, so a shotgun,
Yep, skeet too.
Pistol, right? So he has a pistol range. With you can pull the targets up. Come on now.
Now we don't have to. Yeah, you know, and with the skeet, it's electronic.
So I'm not out in the back going like this.
No.
My arm will get slower after about 50 shots.
We're not doing it. You just mash a button.
I just saw that.
You just load it up and mash a button. Yeah, you just load her up and mash a button.
So we can do. We may be able to do a shotgun, pistol, and
we can do a little bit of all of it.
Now let me ask you. I want to come up and do something for y'all. What if I bring some 22s? What can we do with some kids?
That will be,
or some seniors.
That will be ideal, and that's the ideal. That's the ideal caliber.
I can afford the bullets.
That's a start. That's a great
$40 for 500.
Yes,
$100.
And it teaches the fundamentals.
Get all that fundamentals
of gun safety and shooting.
There you go. We'll start with a gun safety class.
Yeah.
In Texas, school getting ready to end.
Yeah. Same thing
here. The first week of summer, we're gonna lose a kid because he pulled the gun on his.
Yeah.
Because that's daddy, mama, whoever's gun.
Yeah.
Every year in Houston, Texas, big city.
Yeah.
Every year we're gonna lose one the first weekend of school.
Yeah.
Of gun safety.
Yeah.
So that's important to me.
It is, and
and I can make that happen by myself.
Well, you can make it happen by yourself. You can bring somebody with you. We've got some 22s here.
I enjoy shooting 22s. Simple and easy. It's not hard on people.
No recoil.
Yeah.
The basics of gun safety.
Yeah.
When the kids come, they don't need to worry about hearing protection, eye protection. We got all of that.
Yeah. And then I can suppress a few of them.
Yeah.
And it just go.
Yeah.
And I like it because with the seniors, hearing, recall, all that stuff. It takes
and
all
muzzle blast.
It takes all of that out of
muzzle blast scares a lot of people.
Yeah. But I do a lot of indoor, and like when I take the seniors, they've never been in the indoor range. The guy shooting
it scares them.
They can feel it. Although I give them double hearing protection,
they can still feel it.
You can feel it in your body. I didn't notice it until the senior was like,
you can still feel it.
Oh my goodness! I said, okay, so I would like to do that.
Well, you can do it. All you got to do is, like I said, call Tim or call myself, and just let us know what date you're coming, and
or integrate it with one of y'all functions. You see what I mean?
That even be better.
Because you'll have the audience.
That'll be even better.
And bring a few.
And that'll be
22s.
That'll be more to share with everybody.
Okay. Well, so let's see if we can make that happen.
All you gotta do is
way sooner than later.
All you gotta do is call.
How you want to close us out?
Well, I just want to thank you for what you've done. Helping us get the word out and supporting us and spreading the word about the Bub Jackson Hunting Preserve. Coming to see it for yourself firsthand. Wow. And just get other people to enjoy the great outdoors and let them know that they do have venues and applications that they can take advantage of. But if they don't know about it,
they don't know.
They don't know.
You're right here. I can't say it.
Windsor, in Bertie County, North Carolina. Windsor.
There. And look up the Bub Jackson Hunting Preserve
on Facebook.
That's the biggest.
Follow
them.
Yes.
Look and see where y'all post events. I've seen it
every day.
They post stuff. You might see me doing one or two things, but you'll get to see stuff. You can follow my page and you'll see them.
Oh, I got your page.
You see the and so my job is to help spread the word to where. No offense, I want you to have to turn people away and schedule an extra one to make up for the people that couldn't come.
That'll work.
Huh?
That even sounds better than the first idea.
And so the better we do, and kind of like I'm a great camera person, but when I'm facilitating something myself, I can't do it.
I understand.
You see what I mean?
I understand.
And I want to just to be able to capture the footage.
And we
raw. Yes. And I see it. Y'all got the camera.
We got Mike Morris. Mike's our videographer,
and
he films.
He ready
all
to do
something.
There you go.
He does,
and that makes a big difference.
Yeah.
But to be able to come out and let everybody know. So time I'm done, I got all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I've learned you have to stop people with traffic. Come on now. If that's not going to stop traffic.
Yeah.
Ain't about us.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the background.
I understand.
You know what I mean? We do okay.
I understand.
We do okay,
Yeah.
but to stop traffic, just to listen to our message.
Right.
We talked a while, but you got 3 seconds to stop traffic.
That's it.
I think we can make that happen.
We can make it happen.
And then from there, I'm gonna cut this and chop it, and we'll put segments together, a full segment.
Okay.
And get it to the point.
Okay. And I'll see you again. Give me a hug, buddy.
All right. Appreciate it.
Thank you, pal.
All right.
Nice to meet you. And congratulations on your turkey.
Oh my goodness. and my working the dog.
Yes, and working the dog.
Oh my goodness. Hey, come over again right underneath the tree. I'm like, they always told me don't go under the tree.
You had your first experience.
Don't go under the tree with a cub and the mama bear. Not that I was scared, but I was scared.
But we weren't gonna bother her. You know, she's a mom. But he just wanted
even
to
if we were hunting, that's not
no.
We don't dispatch a mom with a cub. That's not something that happens.
Absolutely.
And so part of the learning curve, just like with other people, you have to trust who you with.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And Sean's the man.
Oh, he's the man. He's the man.
All right.
Thank you again, bro.
Appreciate it.
Take care, buddy. All right.